Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on a Thursday night. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Up we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Jones. And open downfield. It's Johnson. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the end zone, here's Kevontae Turpin. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. To get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Cooks going in motion. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. Loose inside the 30, and he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays, and after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Back on the ground and back to right. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Here we go. I take. There's a 154 wide. 26.
Now Prescott. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Why shift to crude? Why? Momo.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, why shift, Mac? Up.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. DeMarcus Lawrence there on the stop. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Half 18.
Shotgun now for Jones. He's got his man complete to Johnson.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Jim, up go.
Jones to the air again. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
there was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Yeah! There we go! Take! Ready to take!
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Dak to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
47.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That is incomplete. They take a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Up we go!
On play action, it's Jones. Oh, Neighbors wide open. It's complete. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. So, a big one there to start the drive. 33 yards. Now it is 1st and goal.
Rita. North salad.
1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 14-7 is our score. Or from MetLife Stadium after this. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
56. Biggie.
Sending a receiver right. And he's got another one. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And this one is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A carry here for Wright. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They run again with Wright. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Kayvon Thibodeau with the stop. On second down, it's Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. Two defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Here's a run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Now here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Cowboys. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys are back within 6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Detroit. Cadence, lock in the cadence.
Jones to throw on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground, this is Wright. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Dak. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack.
Brian Burns with the sack, and that's exactly the type of play the Giants envisioned when they traded for him from Carolina back in March. Only 8 sacks a season ago, and the question was that production indicative of him as a player or more of his surroundings? But either way, he's picked up right where he left off, and he's one of the best pass rushers in the entire league.
On 4th down, it is Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey for the Dallas field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Half 88.
Jones gonna hand this to Tracy. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's gonna be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Flick right, flick right, flick right. Out, go.
Jones now on 1st down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Gold Cyclone! Gold Cyclone! Up we go!
Play action now. It's Jones. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
Up we go!
And he's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. And the show continues. What a 1st half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yeah, there we go! I take...
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Wright. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, that certainly didn't take long. 2 back-to-back really nice plays. This one on the ground. And this is the idea, Mike. Every offense in the league, you want to strike fast. You want to...
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Half jumbo, half.
Jones now on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. 1st and 10.
Here we go, hey.
Jones. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Head up. This is Wright. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A give here to Wright. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. Now a 3rd and 2. Pistol now for Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Yeah, here we go. Right, take. Hey, kill. 27, 26.
2nd down, Prescott. This is intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Chip. Out, go.
They fake the handoff. Now Jones. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Micah Parsons.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah. There we go.
On the give, it's Wright. Up the sideline to the 40. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards. On 1st down, a run for Wright. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On 2nd down, here's Wright. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Yeah, here we go. What did I say? Here we go, 47.
Third and short. Prescott. Oh, he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Micah McFadden.
All right, So that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Shotgun now for Jones. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Nice catch here by Theo Johnson, the young rookie tight end, and I really like his upside. I think he's kind of a long, rangy guy. He's got a great catch radius, and he can really get vertical downfield. One of only 5 FBS tight ends last year, Mike, with 7+ touchdowns. So I think the Giants have a chance here to develop him and give Daniel Jones another offensive weapon as they look to get this thing back on track.
On the give, it's Tracy. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Desmond King. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
Prescott. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Yeah! There we go! Right there. They will go to 53. 26.
Prescott now. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. They put Campbell in motion. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Uh-huh. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go, dog, dog, dog.
Now a play fake. Jones. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Here we go, hey.
To throw is Jones. Pass pulled in by Tracy. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Motion man, set right. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Jones. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Giants. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Cooks going in motion. They'll run here. And they'll mark them down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. It's 2nd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll stick to the ground. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Biggie. Out go.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. Quick throw, taken in. You talk about flipping the field out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, it's Jones. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again. I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yeah, here we go.
In motion, Lamb. The drive will start on the ground. And not a whole lot there. Up to about the 25. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of clips.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 32-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Cadence, lock in the cadence.
Here we go. One final play. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They finish off the first month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.